This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A suspected killer in jail accused of murdering his parents, sister, and young niece. Pinal County Sheriff's officials say someone called 911 yesterday in Casa Grande. When deputies arrived, they found 47-year-old Richard Wilson, 50-year-old Ellen Otterman, 16-year-old Ruby Wilson, and 5-year-old Renata White, all stabbed to death. Deputies arresting 21-year-old Richard Wilson, who they say was still there when they arrived. Neighbors we spoke with say they're shaken by the gruesome attack. We'll continue to bring you any updates as this story develops. Tonight, we've learned the 18-year-old who was critically injured in a shooting at a group home near 19th Avenue in Hatcher has died. That shooting happened Thursday. The 17-year-old, a 17-year-old, I should say, who lived at that group home was arrested. The group home is a place for teenagers 16 to 20. Police still have not said what led up to the shooting. Children in Uvalde, Texas are going back to school with several security upgrades in place. The start of the new year was delayed in order to give still grieving families time to prepare. Security cameras, fences, and more police officers will be seen on campus this year. But a number of parents and students are still outraged by the lack of accountability by local police for their delayed and inadequate response to the horrific school shootings that killed 19 students and 2 teachers.
I talked to my son and I told him that they're going to have higher fencing. They're going to have more DPS cops. And he just wasn't having it. He said that he doesn't think they're going to be brave enough if it happens again. They're not going to go in there. They didn't go in there before. And he wants different cops, and that he's really not budging.
Now, that same parent says local officials will not tell his family if any or all of the officers stationed at the school this year will be those who were at the school on the day of the shooting. Back here at home, pavement problems could soon impact Valley freeways. Maricopa County officials sounding the alarm after Governor Ducey vetoed a bill to stop a sales tax from likely being extended for 25 years. It's a half-cent tax that's existed for 40 years, helped the county build miles of new highway. But the tax is expected to expire in 2025 unless voters extend Prop 400. Right now, planning groups estimate $750 million could be needed for pavement rehabilitation.
That rubberized asphalt is starting to crack, pothole, come up, and it's held up remarkably well, but there's only so long it can be down. And so we know that in a couple of years, once that rubberized asphalt starts to go, it goes quickly, and that we're going to need to do something.
Governor Ducey vetoed the bill in July, citing inflation and the fact that voters can address the issue in the 2024 election. On this Labor Day, one Chandler doctor is preparing to put in overtime in the name of humanity. The end of the week, Dr. Andrew Villa and his wife will travel to Ukraine and head into the war zone. It's part of an effort to set up urgent care clinics. Nonprofit Global Care Forces is sending teams with critical supplies and medication, hoping to aid tens of thousands seeking desperate medical attention.
About 400 medical facilities, hospitals have been destroyed. And so a large portion of their medical infrastructure has ceased to exist, and towns, villages, they have no medical care.
And Dr. Villa says they're part of the first wave of doctors who will establish the clinics over a 2-week period. He expects to see upwards of 120 patients a day while he's there. Monday Night Football is coming to ABC 15. You can watch Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos take on the Seattle Seahawks 1 week from tonight. Coverage starts at 5. Then stay tuned for ABC 15 News in prime time right after the game.
Tracking your most accurate forecast now, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Dangerously hot temperatures will stick around once again for your Tuesday, starting off with temperatures here in the valley in the mid-80s, climbing to 105 by midday and reaching a high of 110 degrees. So another excessive heat warning in the forecast for your Tuesday. And in fact, the warning sticks around through Wednesday now for parts of the Phoenix metro area and across western Arizona too, with temperatures in areas like Bullhead City and Lake Havasu City anywhere from 113 to 114. Up in the high country tomorrow, we'll be in the 80s in Flagstaff, Heber, and Cholo too. 90s in Payson, Globe, and Sedona close to 100, and 111 as you head toward Gila Bend, and 98 for you folks in Safford. Your 7-day showing those temperatures going from 110 on Tuesday to 108 on Wednesday, and those temperatures drop beginning Thursday. And notice the rain chances will return to the forecast beginning Friday and for the upcoming weekend, with highs on Saturday only in the upper 90s and lows right around 80 degrees.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.